a voice with you around the campus.
To Talk Tars, the Tar Radio's Talk Tars. Yes, before even the station the program ID was played. Cause yeah, as you guys know, today is the program for Talk Tar, and finally we are back to the actual visuals live. In the studio where I'm sitting alone in the room because Eve was not able to accompany with me, but it's okay. It's another solo trip today. Yeah, I'm about to host the whole show today. As you guys watch our seen our social media posting, what we are posting today, what we are gonna host today is about bully. Well, bullying sounds terrifying and a serious topic, right? Right, but what we're gonna tell you is that yes, bullying is horrible and terrifying, but at the same time, actually there are many solutions to counter it, and also actually within our campus recently there are some small minor activities that seems catching the public's attentions, where it sends the signals of anti-bullying. Well, kickstart the day, shall we? Let's go.
Talk student, talk campus.
Talk East, Talk West.
Hello. So, bullying. Well, let me give you a scenario. Imagine waking up every day, every day dreading to going to school, or log into your social media, and then you are a person who always afraid of someone might say or do to you. Because sounds terrified, right? Because that's a reality. That's the reality of the current students in this current generations. Why? Because bullying is not okay. For information, bullying isn't just about physical fights or schoolyards shoving. Because bullying that can involve in verbally insult and also online harassment like cyberbullying, and also includes spreading rumors. Like people might think spreading rumors is just like part of the fake news act behaviors, right? Like spreading fake news behaviors, but this also actually cause like mentally damage, emotionally damage towards a person. So sometimes people don't realize that they are bullying others. Well, actually, have you ever made a joke at someone's expense, like just to take advantage of someone? Well, actually, that is the examples of bullying. I mean, through verbally, but when they are getting hurt, do you think, are you aware of that? I don't think so, because people, they might take for granted. Well, study shows, right, they are like in one of every five students have experienced bullying. So okay, let me share with you my experience. Am I a person who get bullied before? Yes. Well, is it physically or verbally? I get verbally bullied when I was primary school, because primary school are a bunch of kids. So if I now think back, right, yeah, it's considered bully, but nah, when you grow up, you have different perspective of views. Okay, go back to the topic. So it means that in the class, like in the classroom, let's say we have 20 something people. Okay, we have let's say we have 22 people. Around like f- uh, f- 4 or 5 of them experience bullying. Yeah, because imagine in your own class that is that many people are bullying. I'm not sure whether they get bullied surrounded by the people in the class or what. I'm not sure, but that's really bad. And actually, that's why many people who want to share their personal and experience about bullying. So I'm sure many of us are either been bullied before or seen someone who be getting bullied, and or maybe without realizing it, that you are actually participated in that situation. Because you might think that you saw someone who's getting bullied, but you did not stop it. You just stand aside, like a person who view the situation. That's actually part of way you participate, because you did not help it. You did not stop the bully. So yeah, when people say bully, it means a serious terms where you should not joke of it. Or maybe you have witnessed someone who being left out or feel too scared to step in, then that's could be a reason why many people don't help when they witness bullying happen. But that's not true, and that's really bad, because if you are scared, actually you can, if you are the first person who steps in and stop the situation, then you can be the first one who will stop these incidents to happen in the future. Yeah. Well, besides, actually, I would like to hear from the audience. Like, have you ever get bullying before, or any story or experience you getting bullied, or maybe you bullied someone but now you don't do it because you feel regret? Actually, we posted a Instagram questions and posts that for you guys to tell, like, have you ever get bullied before, from our social media account. So if you are getting, you want to tell what happens, just tell it. We are like someone's who able to listen. We won't share it to you guys, but it's good to share. It's like a private message anonymously to share towards us. Yeah. And yeah, well, talking about bullying, it's so bad. Well, it's okay, because if you are someone who wanted to tell someone, just go for it. You can tell towards the, like our radio community, or even the DSAs, the counseling unit. Yeah. Well, after listening about what is bullying, and yeah, we all know it's bad, but it's okay. Let us have a chill moment by listening a song right now.
秋天花瓣在飘落，我眼里忍不住掉落，就在窗口边的我，回想起了从前的我，从前的我还傻傻的，从前的我还微笑着，没有心事的我，每天开心的我。怎么现在的我，好像每天闷闷过了？怎么现在的我，好像不是我？谁能把我的快乐还给我，把我从前还给我，让我可以做自己，暂时忘记你。从小小的树往上去，像作鸟自由的飞行，没有任何的烦恼，只剩下自己。从前的我还傻傻的，从前的我还微笑着，没有心事的我，每天开心的我。怎么现在的我，好像每天闷闷过了？怎么现在的我，好像不是我？还给我，把我从前还给我，让我可以做自己，暂时忘记你。从小小的窗往上去，像作鸟自由的飞行，没有任何的烦恼，只剩下自己。把我的快乐还给我，把我从前还给我，让我可以做自己，暂时忘记你。从小 笑的双黄沙去，像作鸟自由的飞行，没有任何的烦恼，只剩下自己。看秋天花瓣在飘落，我眼泪忍不住掉落，还坐在窗边的我，好想找回从前的我。
Top student, top campus.
Talk East, Talk West.
Talk. Yes. Today's topic is about bullying. But actually, just now we introduced you guys what's bullying, and actually there are many ways. Well, actually, have you ever think what's gonna happen if you bully someone, or people getting bullied? Well, have you ever heard someone say just ignore it and don't take it so seriously? And when talking about bullying, like you know, when people talks to you like in a I would say in an insult way, or maybe in people who take it who make fun of it, and then but people are getting hurt, and then someone who still say just leave it, don't think too much. But is that really that simple? I don't think so, because people who experience bullied in a condition where you don't have a stable thoughts or states where you are able to understand what's happening, then that's not cool at all. Well, actually, the real consequences after someone who get bullied isn't just about temporary phrase that kids get over. Like people just like it's just having fun, and then we just mind saja, we just joke only. But no, it's not. It can have serious emotional and mental effects. And also, like, victims of bullying often experience anxiety and depressions, and in the end it will brings to suicidal thoughts, because this is not a joke, and this is a serious topic that you should be aware. Bullying someone can leads to this ending, okay, from anxiety to depression, and at the end suicides. So some carry emotional scars when they experience this, particularly when they get into their adulthood, because it's like people may say that times can heal back, from time to time it can heal back, but it can heal, but the scars will remain there when you reach to adulthood. So you might have PTSD, flashbacks of what you experienced before, when you are in younger age, or maybe during back then you were getting bullied. So it can making it hard for them to trust people or feel confident in social situations, because you get PTSD from the bully experience. So the example that how person who impacts from getting bullied. So imagine this is just a scenario. Imagine a students, right, who's constantly teased for the way they look. Maybe they look, in the general, people might think that the good look is having a straight hair, having a good hairline, having much of hair. But people who have those curly, people might think it's weird or odd, and then they might start avoiding them. Stop talking to them. If not they have a bad look, they start talking to them, and then they might tease them with their looks based on their looks. So this is just an example. So people who getting bullied from insulting just from the look, they start avoiding go to school, go to campus, go to lecture. So they lose motivation of getting into a group of social group. So they start to develop social anxiety, or worse, might not even tell anyone what's happening and what they are frightened of, and which make things even worse, because he or she don't have someone to talk to express themselves. So what I'm actually want to tell is that if you know someone who's going through this among your friends, your classmates, or maybe your coursemate or batchmates, be there for them. If they need to express, just be a good listener and listen. Solutions can be the alternative. You can ask from professionals, any consultancies, professional consultancies to give them advice. And just ask them a simple questions. Are you okay? Are you okay? Just a simple questions. It can mean to them, because for them it's good to have someone who able to listen to them. And yeah, so actually bullying, right, is not something that common to be happen in humanity, but it's actually happening in nowadays society. Because bullying not just happen in, like, people might think just in school or institution. No, even in workspace, work field, it can happen. Even though in family it can be happen. So yeah, so what's your thoughts about what's the worst case that you ever experienced of someone who the impact of after they get bullied? You want to share to us now on our Star Radio pages. And yeah, talking about impacts of bully, you can see from news, like for example in our country we have experience who getting bullied in a campus. In the end they get suicide, or maybe who get bullied until they were deaf. Because for example, like the recent case in UPNM, the cadets, the Navy and also the Reserve Army cadets who been through bully. Actually, I wouldn't say it's bully, it's considered murder, because he was not committed any crimes or any wrong, and then he was get harmed and also physically bullied by a group of friends. So I wouldn't say bully sometimes it's just people who just saying bad to you, and then you might think that in the end you just think bad or negative thoughts. But on another perspective, if you are experiencing something like this, like what I mentioned, the news, which is UPNM cadets, it can lead to death. And that case is actually a murder. It's not no longer a bullying that simple. So people who were bullied, the victims, in the end they will get caught and then sentenced to death penalties, most of them. So take it seriously. So yeah, as you hear about so many horrible stories, it's another time for song breaks to make it you guys to chill a while, so you guys can think about another perspective. And also besides, after song break we'll give you guys some solutions of what's actually can helps to counter about bullying. Yeah, stay tuned.
闭上眼睛，仔细倾听你温柔声音，就像是为我而写的交响曲。轻呼吸，触动我身体每个神经，一看夜幕就快要降临。I'm ready， baby， 你让我无法忘记，足以护我浪漫气息，深陷于你迷人眼神，如何脱离？经过你手中的红酒瓶，带着味道音乐响起，在此时此刻世界只有我和你。Dance all night， 情绪还没扑来，满足我所有期待，会高把马赛，如此渴望投入你胸怀。Oh my， 今晚绝不缺爱，无声无息，脚步缓慢地走向你，微弱的烛光增添几分神秘。
夜深人静，其实 right with me 不需要多虑，听见音乐在这响起。Are you ready？ 哦，就让你dancing to like in utopia. Girl, you won't be alone. Dance all night， 持续还没不来，满足我所有期待。Wake up on my side， 如此渴望投入你胸怀。Oh my， 永远不会倦怠。Baby， 我该怎么抗拒温柔而致命的声音？感受着彼此的呼吸，心跳加剧。Just follow me， 梦有陷阱，轻扬着动人交响曲，不需太多甜言蜜语，我只属于你。Dance all night， 沉睡还没扑来，满足我所有期待。Wake up on my side， 如此渴望投入你胸怀。Oh my， 喜欢却不倦怠。Dance all night， 沉睡还没扑来，满足我所有期待。Wake up on my side， 如此渴望投入你胸怀。Oh my， 今晚绝不懈怠。
Good evening, I'm Rosin and you are listening to TAR News. The Dewan Negara passed the Parliamentary Service Bill 2025 yesterday, which aims to improve Parliament's ability to carry out its duty. The bill was approved after a debate and a majority vote. Azalina Othman, the Minister of Law and Institutional Reform, explained that the bill has 15 clauses, compared to the 8 clauses in the previous Parliamentary Services Act 1963. Which was repealed in 1992. The key part of the bill is about creating a Parliamentary Services Council, which can set up committees to support its work. These include committees for appeals, disciplinary action and promotions. The Dewan Negara also passes the Constitution Bill 2025, which aims to strengthen Parliament independence and the separation of powers. The Dewan Negara will meet again on Monday. Former Prime Minister Syed Saddiq Syed Abdul Rahman appeal hearing was postponed to appeal April 17 due to the lead prosecutor Datuk Wan Saharuddin Wan Ladin having a sore throat and losing his voice during the court, making himself difficult to speak. Syed Saddiq lawyer Datuk Mohd Yusof Zainal Abidin accepted the request, acknowledging the prosecutor's condition. However, Syed Saddiq expressed frustration, stating that he wants the case to conclude quickly so he can move forward and clear his name. The Malaysian Bar has called for the establishment of an independent commission to appoint and oversee the leadership of the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC). The proposal aims to ensure that appointments are based on merit and free from political influence. Bar President Azri Abdul Wahab welcomed the appointment of Salim Fateddin as the new chairman of MACC Anti-Corruption Advisory Board (ACAB). but stressed that real institutional reform must follow. Among the key reform proposed is the Anti-Corruption Service Commission (ACSC), which would be responsible for appointing and removing the MACC Chief Commissioner if misconduct occurs. The 5-year fixed tenure would also prevent arbitrary dismissals. The Sarawak Commercial Vehicle Licensing Board (CVLB) is collaborating with e-hailing companies to add a taxi meter feature to their apps, aiming to modernize the taxi industry and ensure fair pricing for passengers. This involves major e-hailing platforms like Grab, MyCar, Maxim, and AirAsia Ride. The new system will allow taxi drivers to use a regulated, transparent, and tech-driven platform, giving them fair pricing, access to more customers, and better support from e-hailing operators. The companies have agreed to implement this feature, which is a big step in modernizing the taxi industry in Sarawak. CVLB Chairman Michael Kong said that they will work with taxi drivers to ensure a smooth transition to the new system and improve the credibility of taxis, benefiting both tourists and locals with fair and efficient services. Recently, the Thai police had arrested a Japanese man who is suspected for running an international scam, as the relevant authorities took the initiative to track the operations. According to the senior police inspector Tachai Pitanilabut, the suspect Tetsuya Yamaguchi was arrested at his rented condominium in central Bangkok last Friday. He added that Yamaguchi had connections with operations from Cambodia and Vietnam. Following the arrest, Yamaguchi's visa has been revoked and he will be sent back to Japan by early of April. Moving towards our attention to the Yonex Swiss Open 2025. Malaysian mixed double couple Goh Sun Huat and Sherwin Jamie Lai successfully advanced to the quarters after a tough match between their Thai opponents, Rotanapa Aptong Jenika Sujai Praparat, with a score of 20-22, 25-23, and 21-11. As for the men's singles, Leong Junhao experienced a quick exit after being defeated by Kenta Nishimoto from Japan, with a score of 17-21, 22-20, and 20-22. Following this result, this is the 7th time where he experienced an early exit. Moving towards women's singles, Goh Jinwei put in all her effort in the thrilling match despite losing to world number 7 Supanida Kettetong from Thailand. She was leading 2 points in the decider game, but unfortunately lost to her in the last 1-hour match. This is the end of Thai News of the Week. The sources are from News Straits Times and New Free Malaysia Today. Thanks for listening, and this is Rosin.
心，觉得不是故意，我只是走投无情绪，我们不担心你放心，我们睡过但没感情，你就是个狗屁东西。You're just a fuckboy, man.
Uncertainty principle. Electron has the quality of why I can't memorize it? Hello?
Hey, we are now in karaoke. Do you want to hang out with us?
Hang out? Hello, Final is coming.
Hey, no need to do lah.
Uncertainty principle. Electron has the quality of. I had told you I want to study. Do you understand?
Oh, it's me, darling. Are you okay?
Mom, I'm okay. Just I thought my friend would disturb me again. Sorry, mommy.
Darling, you're already the best in my world. You can tell me anything if you want. So, have a good rest. And I love you.
Love you, mommy. Good night.
Manage your emotion. Give your stress wings and let it fly away.
Thank you, miss. I may need to work faster, if not I'll be late.
Hey, what we gonna eat later?
Can we have our lunch outside school?
Sorry, excuse me.
TBR?
Don't want lah. I want the what Lucky
Sorry, excuse me.
Lucky
Star.
Star.
The char kway teow ah. Hey, you see this TikTok videos is very
Let me see.
Hello, excuse me, Aboy Aga. Can you just let me go? I'm gonna be late to my class.
Please aware your surrounding. Be caring, stop selfish.
Top student, top campus.
Talk, talk, talk. Talk east, talk west. Talk, talk,
Hello, welcome back to Talk Talk Talk. Well, after a long series of break, let's continue our talk. But now with somehow chill and much more cheerful a talk sets. Alright. So let's lighten up the mood lah. So have you guys ever heard saying that I mean in Western context yes, but in Asia context quite rare. Can a hug make someone's a day? Yes, you can. Actually, it happens in our campus. Well, actually, recently I think all of you guys right, blasting out, on social medias like Xiaohongshu, the Little Red Book, and also the Instagram. There are actually someone's like not just one, actually two, three, many different people, and males and females, who cover their eyes with like a cover of a pad, and also standing straight at the corner of every campus places. So what happened is they label a paper there, a cardboard. It says free hug, and then in Chinese actually is 自由拥抱. So yeah, means actually there are two meanings. One is free hug, means free for you to hug. Another meaning is it's free. How you want to hug also can. Yeah. So actually, they wear this eye mask and launch this event. It's part of a promotional idea for their event, because their events is a story, theater of what actually about bullying. Well, actually, some sort of people might think that this is a surprise because not one dared to go and hug, but in the end there are actually people who still hugs as well. Well, if you guys have someone who passed by, just go and give them a hug, because it can give you a great impact of giving you a somehow lighten up your mood, or you make your days much more better. Yeah. Alright, so hug someone, or getting hug from someone is different things, but you want to go and experience, should go now, because I think it should be the last activities of the week that you can experience. So if you want to experience more about hug, just go for it. And also you want to listen about our more Talk task content, you catch up soon in the next 2 weeks, and we will be back as the end of this segments of today. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Tar Radio, a voice with you around the campus.